guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a hair update on my colored hair journey. I colored my hair exactly 2 months ago, and I thought this is ample time to give an informed update on how it's been faring on. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy this video. And please, if you haven't watched how I actually colored my hair, it would be really helpful if you watch that video first, then you come here. So yes, let's jump right into the questions. These questions that I got are guided, like this video is going to be guided by the questions that I got on my Insta stories. I got several questions when I asked, do you have any questions with regards to colored hair, for those who are curious on embarking on this journey. So that's what I'm going to answer today. And also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, why don't you go ahead and do that right now so that we can be buddies. Yes, so the first question that I got is, what is the name of the hair color that I used? Basically, if you watch the video of how I dyed my hair, you'll find out. But I actually used Revlon. Revlonissimo is the full name. The brand is Revlon, shade 6.65 mixed with 6.66. If you watch the video, you'll actually see the ratios of what was more than the other. And who did my color? My colorist was Hair by Dennis Wagladis on Instagram, and he's a professional, really understands what he actually does. So he's the one who actually did my color. And the next question was, how much did it cost me? This was a complimentary look by Posh Palace, so I actually didn't get to pay. But on inquiries, I think their price range goes from 4.5 onwards. I think so. Okay. And the next question is, what pictures did I show the colorist to get the shade that I want? So the shade that I actually wanted was a red, maroonish. I've actually been following a few bloggers who've been on a colored hair journey. So I was really keen on getting a maroon, like Ijoma color, but I was not really specific. I just wanted maroon, like not so bright. So I actually showed him her photo, but we ended up actually using a color chart that you will be shown a range of colors, then you say, this is the one that I want. So when you choose the color from the color chart, he's able to get a chance to know what shade he will actually use. Yeah, so we ended up using the color chart more than photos. Yeah. So on to the next question, which is, does it dry your hair? And I think this is the most common question. Even before I colored my hair, I was really curious, will it dry my hair, because of the myths and truths around coloring your hair. So it actually did not dry my hair. It actually didn't dry my hair, and this is the reason. When I was coloring my hair, and if you see that video, I was really prepared for the risks that come with it. When you're coloring your hair, your cuticles are forced open for the new color to come in, and that's where we have the risk of your hair drying, because anytime your cuticles are wide open, you're going to lose a bit of moisture. So because I was actually aware of the risk involved, I was ready to put in the work. Which brings me to the next question that most of you have asked: how do you ensure your hair stays moisturized? I ensure that my hair stays moisturized by moisturizing twice a day, mostly. So my moisturizing routine is that I just spray water, apply leave-in conditioner, then seal it up with an oil. I've been loving the Saru Organics leave-in conditioner, but when I'm not using it, I'm actually using the Design Essentials leave-in conditioner. For my colored hair journey, I've actually been loving the Saru Organics leave-in conditioner. For some reason, it helps my hair stay moisturized for a whole day. And if I'm not using it, I'm actually loving Design Essentials Kukui and Coconut Hydrating Leave-In Conditioner for my colored hair. So if you have colored hair, you'd really consider using a leave-in conditioner to boost the amount of moisture, and sealing that up with oil. I regularly use coconut oil, and if I'm not actually reaching for coconut oil, I'm reaching out for my shea butter, which my sister actually homemade. Yeah. So that's my moisturizing routine. I actually do this in the morning, and in the evening before bed I just spritz water and leave-in conditioner. So I've really kept my hair moisturized. Which brings me again to the next question. What's my current regimen? My current regimen is just products that I owned before, and I'm really trying to see if they're working for my hair. They're actually working for my colored hair in its current state. So basically, if you followed me on Instagram, where I actually share my wash day routine, you'll find that I love Tresemme, and I've always loved Tresemme. And for the shampoo, I've been using Tresemme Moisture Rich shampoo. I'm actually reaching for products that have that extra factor of moisture, yeah, and it actually doesn't dry my hair. For conditioner, I'm also, when it comes to the Tresemme line, I've been using Tresemme Cleanse and Replenish Remoisture conditioner. You see, like, these products have that extra element of ensuring that your hair does not dry up. If I'm not using Tresemme, I'm actually using sulfate free shampoos, which includes Saru Organics, the Saru Organics cleansing shampoo, clay cleansing shampoo. It's sulfate free shampoos are not harsh, and that's why I really love them on my hair. If I'm not using that, I'm using the Design Essential Almond and Avocado sulfate free shampoo. Really good guys. And plus, the Design Essential Almond and Avocado moisturizing conditioner is just perfect for your detangling. Makes your work really easy, softens your hair, leaves your hair moisturized. So my current regimen is a range of products, as you have seen. When it comes to deep conditioning, I'm actually keen on deep conditioning. If you're going to embark on a colored hair journey, you really have to invest on your deep conditioner, and for that I'm actually using Halda Naturals, which I recently discovered, and I love it. Like, whoa, my hair was left so soft. If I'm not using Halda, I'm using Saru hair growth mask. Leaves your hair really soft, and I love the smell. And to up my deep conditioning game, I actually bought my steamer that I can use at home, and I got it from Natural Hair Kenya. It's a good investment because it will up your moisture, your deep conditioning game, and we all know the benefits of deep conditioning. Healthy, moisturized hair. That's really the trick. When it comes to gels, I'm actually also sticking to gels that will not dry my hair. This actually includes 10 Pro Gel and the Shea Solutions Curl Defining Gel. I actually reviewed this on one of my posts when I did twist out with it. It was not drying. The 10 Pro Gel has a good hold for the whole day and does not flake. So if you're on the go every day, you can actually spritz water, apply the gel. Yani, it doesn't flake. It's actually good. And for curls and all that, I'm actually using Saru and the Mosara Moisture Milk, which has been really good to attain like that shiny, bouncy curls. It's really good. And in my wash routine, I've always used apple cider vinegar as my final rinse with cold water, and I'm still doing that, and the benefit is just that it reduces shading, hair shading for me. So that actually sums up my current regimen, though I would go deep into details reviewing my favorite products for my colored hair in one of the videos that I have lined up for you. The next question that I got is any specific products for colored hair that I'm using. Actually, as you can see, I have not invested in products that are specific for colored hair, like post color shampoo, like the Revlon one. We actually used it on my video for dyeing my hair. We actually used products that are specific to colored hair, but for me, I've not bought products because the ones that I'm currently using are working. So it's really important to listen to your hair needs. The next question is, does it cut your hair? Yes and no. This color has not cut my hair because I have kept my hair moisturized. Remember, the key is to moisturize, because if you don't moisturize, your hair is going to be dry. If your hair is dry, it's going to be weak. If it's weak, it's going to break. So it's just a chain that starts with moisturizing. Then, would I dye my hair black if I got tired of the color? No, I would not dye my hair black. I would let the parts that are, my natural hair is blackish, so I'd actually let my hair grow up, then trim the colored parts. So I don't think I would dye my hair black. Then there's a question that has been on many of your minds. Why is the color changing? Why is it fading? And does that color change affect my hair? This is just purely a scientific thing. I really expected, I knew that colors fade. If you followed any person with colored hair, you'd notice that the color fades with time. And to understand it scientifically, as I said, when they're bleaching your hair and applying new color, your cuticles are actually opened, yeah, so for the new color to come in and settle. So anytime there is this risk of your cuticle being opened, for example, when you're washing your hair with hot water, when you're deep conditioning with maybe the steamer, your cuticles are going to open kiasi. So anytime it is open, there's that risk of the pigmentation fading, the color pigmentation fading. So it's really a natural process that you really can't control. You can control how fast it fades, in that how often are you washing your hair. If you wash your hair so many times, definitely it's going to fade faster. You can also if you shampoo your hair too much, I was advised when I was coloring to not to shampoo often. Yeah, so how frequently do you shampoo? Because you know, shampoos have also that risk of stripping your hair with natural oils, and that also applies to the color. So how often do you use shampoos? I wash my hair twice a month, so that could also, you know, accelerate the rate at which my hair color is fading. Also, using hot products like hot styling tools like blow dry, like flat irons, directly without heat protectant, and how often you do that will also make your color fade faster. Using hot water to wash your hair, you're always advised to use lukewarm to cold water when washing your hair if you have colored hair, because hot water is going to force that cuticle open and strip it off of the color of the oils, leave it dry. So you're really advised to use lukewarm water to cold water, and especially with the final rinse, mine is usually cold water so that the cuticle can come back close. A final cold water rinse is just good, yeah, but it also depends on your hair porosity. I think you also have to understand your hair porosity. One thing that hasn't changed with me coloring my hair is my hair porosity, and my curl pattern are still there. My natural curl patterns when I'm washing, they're still there. So another question is, does the color change affect your hair? The color change does not affect your hair as long as you keep your healthy regimen, yeah, your hair is still going to remain healthy. So another question is, how do you ensure it doesn't damage your hair? As I've said, keep a healthy regimen and moisturize, 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 guys. That is the secret. Then how long would you advise to wait before recoloring your hair? I would say that you listen to your hair. Is your hair coping well? Are you able to cope well with the color on your hair? It's really up to you. It's really up to you. Personally, I will not color my hair anytime soon. What I would do is retouch the color, which there are products specific for retouching the color so that it can still be that rich color when it's fading. But in terms of changing the color, maybe from this to another color, I would not do it anytime soon, because I know bleaching is such a harsh process that would be required then putting the new color. So it's up to you to really listen to your hair needs and be up to the task to work and make your hair remain moisturized. And yeah, just, are you up to par? Like, are you able to put in the work that's needed to keep your hair healthy? So it's really up to you. What is my take on colored hair? Like, what dedication is needed towards it? I guess what my take on the dedication needed to colored hair is that it's not for any lazy natural, loosely speaking, in that you really don't have time to moisturize. Like, for you it's a hassle, it's not for you. So it's better that if you're going to embark on this journey, be ready to moisturize, be ready to put in the work. It's going to really come through for you. And once you start with that routine of moisturizing at night and maybe during the day or when your hair is dry, it will get into your system, so it won't start feeling like it's a lot of work. But you should just be very conscious about what is needed to keep your hair healthy. Yeah. Any affordable colorists that you would suggest? Affordable is very subjective, guys, so I'm not so sure. I could not really balance between affordability and how the professionalism required you do hair coloring, because I think hair coloring is a very tricky process for your natural hair. You need someone who actually understands and will inform you of the risks, and if your hair can stand another color change. You know, you need someone who really understands hair in terms of coloring. Even when I was checking around before I colored my hair, where can I color my hair, I was looking at people who really understand. So I would just suggest colorists, but I don't know if they're affordable. I contacted hairdresser 254, and I know he's a good colorist. Also, there's Urban Hair Studio, I think, where my Kenyan Puff did her color. That's also a good place. Then Hair by Dennis Gladys did a good job on my hair. I also contacted Mira by Rosie, and I think they are a good salon that understand natural hair needs. So those are the people I had inquired from before I even colored my hair, that I would actually suggest you try them out. Yeah, just try it out. Just try them out and inquire from them. I'm really not so sure, because affordability is very subjective. You get, yeah. And also something about color change. You will notice that in different settings, my color looks lighter. When the lighting is bright, it looks brighter. When, like right now, it's not as bright as it is because of where I am, but there's usually this part here that's usually lighter, especially where the bleach was put, because the bleach was not bleached from the roots. So it actually really depends. I would show you a range of photos of my hair on the same day, and you'd be like, okay, which color is this? It really takes that, maybe with me personally, then you're able to see which color exactly my hair is, because it just fluctuates. It really surprises me every day. So I think I've answered all the questions, and I was really happy to do this update for you. I really hope that it has been informative for you. If I influenced you to color your hair through my coloring video, I'd really like to know what products are working for you. How's the journey for you? How's your coloring experience? If you have colored hair, is it a hassle? Is your hair drying? So that we can work out solutions in the comment section. So leave me a comment below, guys, and tell me what you think. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you on my next video. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment. I really want to hear from you. Thank you so much. See you on the next video. Bye bye.